What's up, Sendas? My name is Syndical, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. Right now, what I'm doing is going after one of the last remaining seashells that we can actually grab. I actually just did the fishing one. You're going to see that here in just a little bit. I've got to remember exactly where it is. There's a lot of... yeah, right here, actually. Get him off the screen so I don't have to worry about him. And let's grab our shovel, and it's right here. And that is the final secret seashell of the game, basically. I have 49. Well, it's not really the final one of the game. It's the final one that you can actually grab without needing to do the special thing of Dante's Shack. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and head off to the color dungeon first, and let's get that taken care of today. Got it. Holy crap, I actually got the Cheep. Oh my god. Since when did they swim in these waters? It's also worth 35 rupees, and we get a secret seashell out of that. Perfectly done. We are technically kind of done with fishing. I mean, there is one thing we could do, but it's not really worth doing. So, with that, let's head off to the color dungeon then. If you remember from quite a few episodes ago, we went ahead and opened this up, and I think we even went inside of it for a second as well. But today, we are actually going to take care of it. This is the color dungeon. Now, fair warning, I will say make sure you have plenty of magic powder with you. This is the color dungeon, and we're the color guide. You need magic powder to get in around here. Say the word and I'll sell you some. So they do sell you some magic powder. I'll be completely honest, don't get it. It's not worth it. Let's go ahead and get started with our first room. You have to wait until the guys are up and out of their little, like, puddle thing to be able to get them, but otherwise it's not that bad, if I do say so myself. So this is a pretty cool little puzzle, but first, before we do, there's a bumpable wall at the very bottom of the screen. I actually want to go in here because there's a bunch of rupees. These are 5 rupees each. And there's a bunch of them. I'm almost going to say like maybe close to 160, maybe 150 worth, so. But this is actually for a key. What we have to do is hit that and that. We have to just make them blue. And trust me, the puzzles on these ones are going to get a lot more complicated as we go along. Oh, it's for a compass, okay. So if you need to know where all the keys and all the chests are, this is it, actually. Yeah. There's only 4 more chests, one of which is a Nightmare's key, which I believe is actually that one right there. One is the map, and the other 2 are small keys. Pretty cool. Now, before I actually do this, I just want to say, be careful when you do this room. You notice there's tiles that are green, yellow, and red. Well, if you step on them, they basically bounce you, and they break. Red means they're about to break, and this little dude right there can actually step on them and break them, so be very careful in this room. And these guys are pretty cool. All you gotta do is hit them, make them go into a ball, and then put them into their respected colors. Bam! Pretty simple. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty simple with the exception of maybe the nightmare inside of it. It can be a little difficult, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Another one of these rooms. Okay. I did not expect that. Oh, yeah, alright. Nothing too special in that room. I'm hoping that there's like a heart, because I really do like having the sword beams. Unfortunately, no sword beams, but that's okay. Here's another one of these rooms. We just gotta kill those guys. That way they don't break the floor. And grab a small key. Now, before we head into that small key door that we saw in this room, before you head in there, I would suggest actually going up from here first. And here's another one of these rooms where you've got to be a little careful. You don't have to kill everything in there, but it's much more interesting if you do. So, the way to do this puzzle is you need to have them all on blue, which is the square. We have red and now yellow. It's actually pretty simple to do. Yeah, that's pretty simple to do, actually. The more complicated one is right before the nightmare door, so... But yeah, so you hit this one once, and then this one twice, and you have it. Alright, grab that guy down, grab that down. Hey, I finally got a heart, jeez. There we go. Let's go in here. And... this is our mini-boss. Boo, I am no weakling. Your pitiful sword is no match for me. It is a big ol' electric choo-choo, so if you've ever had to face these things in the game so far, you know that magic powder is the best remedy for it. Well, good grief. Well, I am not doing very good today with this thing. I actually did really good on the first run of this, but there we go. It's about 5 or 6 slashes. I actually wasn't really counting there, but it's not that hard at least. Could be worse. The nightmare is actually kind of bad, but we'll get there when we get there. And this is right here is the nightmare key, and yes, you have to have it in order to take care of the nightmare. Ta-da! The nightmare key. You can open the door now.
Yay.
So let's do it then, shall we? Alright, now we can actually head through this door right here. And this is yet another new mini-boss. What a greedy fool. You want more power? A buffoon like you might as well give up and go home. All you gotta do is literally smack him. And be very careful. I'll be honest, tank the hits. Like, he's a pushover with the powered up sword, the Gauntlet sword. He's a complete and utter pushover. I think even when we have like this many hearts plus just the regular sword, he's a pretty big pushover. So I lift the pot here. That's how you get into those doors right there. Let's go right. No, I don't want to go this way yet, actually. I want to go back over here. Plop. Plop, plop. There's a lot of enemies in here. And there. There is a chest, which I do believe is the last chest. Yep, this is the last chest. Now, there's some more rooms for this, but it's completely up to you if you want to take care of the rooms. As you can tell, there's literally just one room right there, which is a trap room. And then there's just this right here. Let's go in here. And, oh, there's a key. It's not marked, huh? Alright, so basic puzzle, just like the very beginning room. All you gotta do is put the colors in the right coloration. Bam! And we get a small key. Wonder why they didn't actually put that on the map or the compass. Like, that's weird. I mean, I know it's there because, I mean, the compass sounded, but still, it's kind of weird. All right, now let's take care of this room. So this room, it looks daunting. It really does. And if you need a hint, it's right here if you need it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is actually very simple. Hit the right. I think it's left, top, bottom. That's how you do it. Yes, you go right, left, top, and then bottom, and you get all 9 of them exactly the way you want. And you do have to have the small. I wonder why they didn't put it on there. I guess that way they'd be like, oh, you don't have to go through there if you don't want to, but really and truly you do. And let me see if we can get... Oh, there's fairy. All right, perfect. Crazy enough, we have not actually needed to use a fairy yet either, so that's pretty good. Now here, whoops, wrong button. Now we'll use our bow and arrow. Bam! And let's go through the nightmare door. You ready for this?
This is safe. I'm safe.
Hard hit beetle. This is a very interesting boss. All you gotta do is literally hit it. Hit it as fast as you can, as hard as you can.
Step back, take your time.
Once it hits red, it just needs one more hit and you win. So it does not matter how many hits you do to it, you have to hit it one last time on red, otherwise it will not die. And look at that, we actually finally get the warp, but I'll explain that in just a minute. This is our prize, not an instrument. Welcome, Link. I admire you for coming this far. I will give you the power of color. If you want offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. Which power do you want? So the red mail actually doubles your sword strength. So we've already doubled it. This would actually quadruple it. And the blue mail would half the damage you take. All damage you take. I'll be completely honest, the red mail is completely useless unless you're towards the beginning of the game. The blue mail is actually the best option, because that way we have more defense and we can take more hits. As you wish, so shall it be. Yes. Relax and close your eyes. From the green tunic to the blue tunic. Take half as much damage. I will now take you outside. And with that, the color dungeon is actually complete. So there is a few more things that we can do, and I'm actually going to go ahead and take care of those now, since we've actually got quite a bit of extra time. I'm going to head back to Mabe Village to the Trinity game, and we're going to take care of some of the statues that we have to deal with. Here we are. Our first order of business is that blooper right up there. Now, if for some reason I have already gotten this, then I will edit this out, but I can't remember what all I've gotten and what all I haven't gotten. So if you're not seeing this, that means I've already gotten it. And if you are seeing it, hi, welcome in. We're going to be taking care of the Trinity game basically from this point forward. I'm going to go now, I think, actually. And hopefully we're going to get everything pretty simple. Aw, I forgot it does that. Yeah, I remembered it did something. Oh. Well, it didn't do that to me last time. Oh, but it did do that. I mean, really, it looks like it's just kind of... Oh, nope, it's not just kind of stuck there. But I don't like where it is. We're going to try and grab it from here, but I am a little sketchy about this. Well, I say that, and look at there. Look what I just grabbed. Perfect. Now, we have plenty of rupees, so I'm not all that worried about the rupees at the moment. But we'll grab all of the statues and then go from there. Or I guess they're technically called figures, not statues. I mean, in a way, they are type of statues. The blooper figure. It's so menacing outside of the water. And where we're going to put it is in Ulrira's house. Yes. It's going to go right over here. Blooper. It's a blooper. Alright, let's go. Now we have a Shy Guy, which this one shouldn't be too bad. Because, I mean, it's, you know, not moving, basically. That may not be good enough. Well, actually, that is good enough, isn't it? That's not going to be good enough. What? That is good enough. Wow, I'm very surprised. First try, too. Hey, I'll take it. So this is going to go to that really long house that's up on the top of the area up there of Mabe Village, you know. I am struggling with words today. Holy crap. That's where it's going to go, though. Alright, I think it's this one. Yes. Perfect. Let's put it sit down. So there's one more in here, it looks like. Yeah, just one more in here. And then we'll be, I think, pretty close to being finished for this time around. Oh, yes. I remember this one. This is a pain in the ass to take care of. So our main gimmick that we want to do here is try to knock it off that. Or try to knock it over. Because it's literally too tall right now. And we'll wait just a minute. And then go now. There we go. It knocks it over. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab it. Nope, I sure didn't. If I time that a little bit better, I actually might be able to get it, because it looks like it's just going to stay right there. So when I did this the first time around, this is the hardest one to actually get. Usually it's like the very final one, but no, this one was the hardest. Because look at how awkward it is. I mean, you know? And I'm trying to remember exactly where I wanted to grab it. I don't think it's right there I actually wanted to grab it. But we'll see. Alright, let's go. Well, that gets it from there. I don't... Well, actually, though. Actually... I just made that look easy. The first time I did that, it took me 20 tries to get. And technically, that is a win, so I'm gonna take it. Yay! Piranha Plant figure. And I actually think this might be the last one until the end of the game. Oh, maybe it goes in here with Marion and Terrence's house. Yeah, okay, so it goes in here. My bad. Did not realize that's where it actually went. Alright, let's go get the next one. Alright, our next one is a Pokey. And yeah, so for some reason I was thinking the Piranha Plant was the last one. I was just a tad bit wrong. And I don't remember how hard this thing is to get. You know what? I think I just made that look a little easy, didn't I? I just made that look real easy. Alright, so I know where this one goes. This one goes into the really long house that's up on the northern section of Mabe Village. So I'll pick it up and I'll see you there. Alright, I think it's right here. Yep, right here. Perfect. Whoop, I did not mean to actually do that. And as you can tell from coming back into the Trinity game, there is nothing else at the moment. So the last one that we have to get, the last figure that we have to get, is after the credits roll. It sucks, I know, it's stupid, but yes, after the credits roll, we'll be able to actually get that. But that is going to be all for today. We have actually completed the color dungeon. We have gotten every other collectible in the game at this point. And the last thing we've got to do is do Dompe's shack to get the rest of the heart pieces and the one final seashell. So thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up as well, letting me know that you're enjoying the content. And I will catch you next time.